Hey everyone, if you've been looking for an LFO tool to help add in some modulation to something that may not have it, this might be the tool for you, and good news, it's free. This time we're checking out MegaMod. Let's dive into the DAW. Here I have Cubby from our friends at Safari Audio. We've already gone over this instrument, but there's no modulation built into this instrument. If I want this note to have any kind of movement or feel, I probably have to automate it. Or with MegaMod, I can assign an LFO to adjust my tone. That's exactly what I want. Now watch this. I need more. I want it to go full scale. Check this out. Now, a keyboard that doesn't have modulation has it. That's just the beginning of what MegaMod can do. Now let's see what more it can do. Hi, if it's your first time to the channel, my name is Tim. I'm a recording and mixing engineer available for you. This time we're checking out MegaMod. It's a plugin wrapper that allows you to put LFOs or macros or XY pads onto instruments or plugins that don't have modulation built in. I know a lot of people in the comments have been asking for something like this. This might be the tool you're looking for. Let's head back to the session. Take a listen to this lead vocal inside the mix that I'm working on right now.
I don't wanna leave just yet. Tell me that you'll stay, even for one night or for summer days.
So I've got MegaMod loaded on my lead vocal to help give some depth. And I want to use this one because I've been playing around with it, and I think it's going to be good for our example. So here we have a tape style echo. We know this one, and let's say maybe that's the mode we want. Who cares? Right now, without any modulation, this is how it sounds.
I don't wanna leave just yet. Tell me that you'll stay, even for one night or for summer day.
See, that's pretty close. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to reduce my feedback because I don't feel like I need that many echoes. I'm very quickly going to turn on sync, and I want to set this to, and you can see it down here in heads times. But here's the thing. I don't want it to be exactly in sync. So I'm going to get in that same relative area. And now what I want to do is have the rate modulate just a little bit. So I'm going to throw an LFO on. I'm going to quickly assign it to rate. Now that's clearly far too much. So I'm going to reduce my scale and make it really small. That works. And if we look at the timings for the playback heads, you can see they're all shifting around within those timings. Now I also want to slow this down, so let's just make that 0.2. So now we can see it's moving very slowly. Now let's take a listen to our vocal.
I don't wanna leave just yet. Tell me that you'll stay, even for one night or for summer days. I don't wanna go, I'm lost in your maze. Let me hold you close.
So now our delays are not exactly at that quarter note, eighth note timing. It's slightly before or just on time, maybe a little behind. It changes and it varies. Where these delays happen is not exactly on the beat, finding the open opportunities within the context of everything else. If we jump over to where there's more of a chorus, get out of solo, and I'm just gonna take MegaMod off, so we're not even gonna have our effect.
Get worthwhile.
So again, very upfront, no real depth. Turn MegaMod back on, and here it is. We can still see our rate is adjusting. Take a listen again.
Get worthwhile, baby, ooh, I'm falling right into all of you, and baby, ooh, it's crazy how me and you collide.
So now my delay timings are shifting ever so slightly, helping them stand out just a little bit more because they're not locked into a grid. They can kind of budge their way out from around whatever's happening at that time. So let's go over how it looks in its default and how to get it set up to do all your modulation. Initially, it will look like this. And you're going to want to go to the cogwheel first. This is the first thing you're going to want to do. Open this up and you're going to get this menu. Yours is not going to look like this. I've already done this step, but here's where you need to continue on. When you're in the plugins tab, your installed plugins that it's already scanned will show up in the list. When it's blank, as it probably will be at the beginning, when you're in here to add in the plugins that you're looking for, come down to scan plugins. And then the bottom two options are scan for new or updated audio unit or VST3 plugins. It's two different lines. Yours probably won't say this because if you're working on a PC, you're not going to have audio unit plugins. So the scanning for new plugins, this is at the bottom. Then, of course, if you need to remove plugins, you can just remove all of them up at top. You can select some, remove the selected ones. If you need to adjust what is on the list, you come down here. Once you have that, it scans through, loads everything in, and then you have a ton of plugins available to you. Now, some of them may already have modulation built in, but then there may be some that don't. This could be a way to add modulation in and create movement within your productions. Once you have all of your plugins scanned, then what you want to do is you could start by loading a tool, hitting the plus bar here and adding in a macro control, an LFO, an XY pad, or a blender. But we've seen macros, that's just single controls on a rotary style control. An LFO is exactly what you think. It's an oscillator, but you can change the wave style if you want it to be square or sawtooth or triangle or ramp up or down. That's all here. You can change the phase, change the speed, have it go from Hertz style, which is an actual low frequency, to being locked in with your BPM, and with this you can scroll up or down and you can get a whole bar, you can get a half note, a quarter note, eighth note, it can do all kinds of different things. Then on the right, this is the direction of it. So if you're looking for some kind of creative way to do that, you would do that down here. So that's how we put in the modulation, but how do we assign it to a plugin? Well, within Megamod, you would load whatever plugin you want. So here I hit load plugin, it's going to pull open my list, and I know that I want to do some kind of delay on this vocal. Now, a lot of delays these days have modulation built in, but there are some that don't. I'm going to come over here to space delay from IK Multimedia. Again, not sponsored or anything like that. Here's what I want to do. I want my LFO to adjust the timing of my delays because I don't want it to be perfectly locked in at, let's say, an eighth note. I want it to vary a little around an eighth note, so maybe some feel a little rushed, some feel a little dragged, but they have this movement where the delays aren't perfectly in time. We can do that here. So watch this. I'm going to go to my LFO, this yellow button up on top here. I'm going to click it one time, and now you can see I have a yellow line dotted saying, hey, you're looking to assign something. What do you want to assign? And right now, I'm going to go to rate of my delays. Now check this out. Once I click again, look at it go. It now verifies that it's connected, and with the LFO, it's modifying and modulating the rate of the delays. If we want to change the speed, again, come down to the LFO and adjust down here. You can double click and type something in. I'm going to go with a 0.2 because that's nice and slow. Sure, why not? Then you might notice that this seems rather drastic. Maybe the scale is a little too much for you. After we have an assign, we now have this new control over here, and this is where you adjust the scale of that LFO on the parameter that it's linked to. So it can even tell you here, it's linked to space delay. I'm going to use the mouse wheel and I'm going to scroll way up. And now look, the rate is ridiculous. It's going all the way from the top to the bottom. And if I just increase the speed, look at it go. All the way up, all the way down. That's because I increased the scale to a ludicrous amount. But if I roll this way back, I'm going to do 0.5. So now watch. We're going to do just an increase of speed and we'll slowly increase the rate. And now look, it's shifting in a much smaller left to right kind of sense. And we'll slow everything back down again. Let's go back to our 0.2. And now look, that rate is very slowly shifting between a little early and a little late. You're not limited to one LFO though. You can load in however many you need to do on whatever parameters. But maybe you want the same parameters from one LFO to affect multiple things. You can do that as well. Once again, come back to the assign, click on it once. We already did rate. Now let's just go ahead and go feedback. It also has the same parameters other than scale now applied to feedback. And you can see there's a secondary option here within space delay. Instead of rate, it's now at feedback. And if I double click, it set its scale to 15. That's the default, but maybe I just want it to be 5. Again, a smaller range of movement. But now look, the feedback. From where it's centered, initially, it is now going to go minus and plus this 5 of that scale to modify the feedback control of the delay side. At the same time that it's also adjusting the rate or the speed of the feedback of those delays. Make sense? Megamod is available right now for free, so go grab it right now, with the understanding that it is currently in beta, so you may experience some minor bugs. I did. When I had my session open early, I put Megamod on, and when I reopened the session a day later, I had to reassign something. That was the minor thing that I had. Hey guys, since recording that video, Megamod has actually released an update where there's now an envelope follower, which is super cool, and you can now assign modulators within Megamod to affect other modulators in Megamod. That's super awesome. There's going to be more coming. Who even knows? I'm getting the updates just the same time as you guys are. All right, let's finish this video. Again, this is still in beta. You may find small issues here or there. But if you're looking for a tool that is adding the modulation that you've been looking for something that doesn't, this might be the exact thing that you're looking for. Use the link down in the description. Go grab a copy for yourself. Let them know that Tim sent you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.